This is Anthony Wilson doing my video reflection for Intro to Audio Production Online E01. Over the semester, we talked about microphones, the types, how they each work, what microphones are better for what purposes. Specifically, I think through the Eddie Kramer video. Then we talked about DAWs, specifically digital versus analog technology, and the best ways to counteract problems that often rise when using the new digital audio technology. Then we talked about audio engineering careers, as well as our favorite producers in the industry. After that, we talked about studio design and the best way to arrange your studio and what to avoid. Then we went into MIDIs, the features, sounds, and the ability to create new sounds. Then we talked about gain staging, which is just adjusting points of audio that are in need of correcting, mostly in terms of output level or loudness. And then we went into equalization, and then some of the last things we talked about were tracking, which is we went over studio etiquette and basically the procedure to actually creating and recording a song in the studio. And finally, we talked about automation. And I think, well, a lot of these have to do with just studio processes or equipment, and some of them fall into mixing. I think a lot of it actually does fall into the post-production or mastering process. And I think that's why we talk about it at the end of the semester, because mastering process is the final step to finishing your record. What it actually is mastering, I think it's kind of a combination of the more subtle, I guess, processes that you would hear. And this does include equalization, compression, sound enhancement, limiting, etc. And I think the purpose of mastering is to basically balance out the mix from the stereo mix specifically, and make all the elements sound a little bit more coherent, or, working together, cohesive, so it has a more desirable or commercial sound, I guess. And that's it.